Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025. Good morning, everyone. This morning's devotional is reading from Acts chapter 4, reading verse 29, and it reads, "Now, Lord, consider their threats and enable your servants to speak with great boldness." Regardless of what we may say or think, we all have fears. I'm not going to tell you what my fears are. And all too often, we let them rule our lives. We let them stop us from taking a stand for what we know God wants us to do. Like Daniel standing in the lion's den, we face people and situations that threaten to destroy us and our witness for Christ. But we always have a choice. We can either give in to our fears, or we can stand up for God in spite of those fears. If you want to overcome those fears that are dragging you down, you need to clearly understand the benefits of choosing to stand up for what God wants. More importantly, you need to see that doing what God wants you to do is a clear victory over the fear in your life. Fear grows. Every time you give in to a fear, it becomes more intense. So, what do? We need to follow the lead of the early Christians and know this, that we are certainly not the first generation of Christians to experience fear or persecution. Early believers faced all kinds of persecution. And the book of Acts shows us a bit about how they stood up to fear as Peter and John boldly proclaimed in the face of fierce opposition, "Now, Lord, consider their threats and enable your servants to speak with great boldness." The answer to fear is not to give in to it. It's to move forward boldly in spite of it. You stand up to the fear. Fear doesn't respond to logic. So your only chance to get rid of a fear is to trust God and to face that fear. Never ever forget this also. God will not part the water in front of you until you take that first step. See how God did this for Elijah and Elisha in 2 Kings chapter 2. And also when the Hebrews were about to cross the flooded river Jordan, what they had to do, they had to take that first step. You take a step of faith, and then God shows you the path. That will not happen if you stand wrapped up in your fear. My dear friends, take a step in faith today and watch fear crumble in the process as God guides your steps. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.